Thank you. I got it in the mail today. It is actually really cool. Hold on. You don't need to see my actual hair. I didn't do it today. Well, actually I did. I washed it, and I put stuff in, but I didn't actually do it. Anyways, look, it has horses on it. Like embroidered. I was like, whoa, I never seen a hat like this before. But the only thing that sucks is it doesn't really, it's a little bit too big. But I love it. I got it on sale. I don't even remember why I was on Urban Outfitters, but I ended up, they were having I always look at, oh, actually I do remember. It's because I was looking for hair accessories, because all I have are these like clips to put in my hair. So I was like looking online for hair accessories, and I do like their stylist stuff, so I was just on there. And then I was in the clearance section, and on their website it was like, it said 40% off extra, 40 extra % off of all of the stuff in clearance. And there were a couple of these hats, but I liked how this one was tan on the brim. The other one was like a burnt orange, and I didn't really like that because I figured I wear more tan stuff than. But the other one, I can't remember I don't know if it was roses, like like, I don't know if any of your guys' grandmas or older generation family had any of like those like embroidered like couches or cushions that were like roses or like flowers, whatever the fuck they were. My grandma had one. That's what it reminded me of. Hello, Jinx. What's up, Fish? How are you guys doing? What'd you think of the movie I was cooking while watching it? What did you cook, Fish? The benefit of short hair is less maintenance. I am really loving it. I also, okay, hold on. One thing at a time. As far as the benefit of short hair, I agree. I fuck with it because that's why my hair was always back in a bun or in a ponytail anyways, is because like it just took too long. It didn't take a whole long, it took like 5-10 minutes for me to like put the products in, but in order to actually like style it so it would look like good when it would dry was always like a bitch. And then to wait for it to dry, and then it's like after it would dry, then you have to like restyle it and then make sure that then your dried hair looks good, because when you have curly hair, or at least my type of hair, it's like you gotta break the crunchiness out and get it like softer so the curls are bouncy. Then you gotta restyle, and then you gotta wait for that shit to dry. Fucking stupid. But the movie was good. It was a good movie. I liked the vibes of it. I don't think it was like my most favorite out of all of the movies. Like, if I never saw it again, I wouldn't be upset. Like, I probably wouldn't rewatch it. No, I would never. I don't think that I would paint a white hat and sell it. I don't even know what I would paint on the hat. Yeah, it is pretty big. I have like these Obey hats that are really small. Like, they fit my head so nicely. I didn't want this too tight because, to be honest, when I got up from my nap, I just threw it on top of my head. If you guys give me push-ups at all today, I'm gonna throw up right here. I'm gonna throw up right on the screen, I decided. Up Yoko. Pineapple teriyaki chicken, Spanish seasoned chicken, and garlic sweet pepper. Goddamn. That's crazy. I was lazy as fuck today. I can't lie. I wish that I could be even more lazy. Like, I would, like, of course, I'm thankful to sit here and stream. I know I didn't stream that long last night, but I just feel like ass still. And I took a really nice nap. Like, I know I was talking about last night, having like coffee and streaming this morning, and I thought about it, but it was like I just felt so bad. I laid in bed for like 2 hours this morning when I woke up, and then I finally decided to get up and get a shower and go to the store. Where all did I go? I feel like, oh, I remember. I went and got food because I was like, I really need to eat food, but I didn't feel like cooking anything. And I wanted something spicy real bad. I Googled it because I didn't know. I'm like, every time I've felt hungover, I've always craved spicy food. But apparently it's like it like gives your body like endorphins and it's like a painkiller essentially when you eat spicy food. Did you know that? I didn't. So anyways, I was craving something. I was like, damn, I kind of wanted chicken wings, but I didn't feel like there's a place called Big Shot Bob's. I feel like I've showed you guys the list before of all the chicken wing flavors. It's a shit ton of them. There's like 50 something like flavors of chicken wings. And I thought about going, but it was a 20-minute drive from here. And I was like, and it wasn't even by the grocery store that I was about to go to. So I'm like, dude. And I had to go get cat litter and shit. So I ended up at B-Dubs because I was right next to uh, the pet store. So I could go get some cat litter. Oh, dude. And then after that, I went to the grocery store. Man, when I was in the grocery store, I wanted to leave so bad. I did get some popsicles, though. And that ice cream. The ice cream was okay. Popsicles are delicious. How much are I'm down for? No. Don't make me deactivate it. I thought about deactivating it because I feel like Trell's about to come in here and like be like, this is for making me almost mess up my streak. uh, honestly, yeah, those Doritos Locos Taco Supremes were good. I've been eating like shit now. I'm back to my regimen. Yeah, I feel like, okay, when I'm going on vacation on Monday, which by the way, since I'm going on vacation, sorry, I was looking at, I know I didn't drop this last night. I think I dropped it the night before, but I can't believe I haven't like thrown it away yet. It's just like broken ass glass. I was gonna scrape all the paint off. That's why I still had that glass there, but the fuck? Anyways, I'm going on vacation on Monday. And that's why I'm kind of upset that I did waste my day today. Because like today's my only day off. My dumbass fucking I regret it a little. It's like I regret it, but like I'll be happy when I get my paychecks because since I'm gonna be missing 7 days of work. I can't lie. I feel so bad for saying this, but I kind of already can't wait until the vacation until the vacation's over. Only cause like I'm stressed out. Like I feel like I haven't looked into it yet, but I think I need to like get that fucking like the thing where because I don't know anybody that lives like close to me, so I think I have to get that thing so somebody can come check up on Rue, like that pet service. So that someone can check up on Rue like halfway through my days. Like I would love to just if I was going for like 5 days, that's like probably the most that I would be okay with leaving her in here like by herself, but I don't know like it's cool to be able to go on a vacation for this many days, but I just feel like it's very unrealistic. Like it's super unrealistic and I don't know why my sister did this. And I don't know why it's making me upset because I feel like it shouldn't be like stressing me out like that, but it is stressing me out. That like it's not realistic to just like up and just leave your life like that for that many days. I don't know who Robert is. Robert Horry, you trash Talani Likers. No, I like Talani or I like Talenti. I do like their ice cream, but I wasn't really understanding the layers. I can't lie. I never will buy that again. The layers. I don't. I think that it does make more sense. Like, it's cool. I don't fuck with ice cream cakes to begin with. I feel like it's always been my least favorite form of ice cream. My brother used to always get ice cream cakes growing up for his birthday, and I never really got the hype. So that's what that reminded me of. And I'd rather just buy ice cream that's already pre-mixed. I actually don't even eat ice cream that much like that. Like that's mixed up. Or just like ice cream in general. I'm more of a popsicle girl. But I'm not, it did taste good. I think if any other brand tried to do it though, that it wouldn't be as tasty because Talenti does just have good ass ice cream. But yesterday I just had a couple IPAs. I don't even remember what, when I look at menus, I just look for whatever IPAs on the list. It's like they met me at a bar that had like normal food, and I wanted to order chicken wings there yesterday, and they were like, oh, there's food at this other bar that we would like to go to. And I was like, but they were like, it's a German one. I was like, okay. And then I ended up not even eating any food there. And I hadn't eaten like damn near all day. So that's why I ended up going to get Taco Bell last night. Cause also that's usually the only thing that's open after like 12. But, um, I just had, I had a IPA at the first bar. We went to the second bar. I got another IPA, but it was in like a little bit of a bigger glass. And I shouldn't have had that second one. I wasn't planning on it. I literally told him like when he said he was going bar hopping, because he's from like my hometown, like an hour away. And he said he had to open in the morning. Like he's a kitchen manager. And he had to open in the morning at like 7, I think. And he was like out here until like 12 something. I was like, you're crazy, dude. Yeah, it was a BJ's OG. That is where I met him. He was my kitchen manager there. I liked him as a kitchen manager. He was cool. He wasn't there the whole time, but I thought he was sweet. I had to give up on my streak. I was drinking so much. Last night, fish? I feel like the streaks, like it's cool to see them, but I feel like um they're hard for people to like keep up on, and then it also makes me feel bad if I decide to like go live outside of my like normal time frame, cuz it honestly gives me a little bit of anxiety because of the fucking streaks. Even though like I don't know why sometimes, thankfully what's his face was Terrell was able to watch a clip or something, cuz he was saying in the chat in Discord that it was saying for, I mean, you guys could probably see it. It was saying, sorry, you can't save this streak. I don't know why it was saying that, but I think he was able to save it. Uh, he was able to save it. He was able to save it. I was like, fuck. But I feel like if I could deactivate it, I would. It'll pay off, live it up out there. I'm trying. I'm like, it's like, I know that I'll have a good time. It's that that's stressing me out. It's like stressing. Well, I've made up for like all of the days that I picked up for overtime. I've made up for all the time that I'm gonna miss, I think, for the most part. So I'm not necessarily stressed about like missing those 7 days of work. I'm excited to miss those days and like have that time off of work. And I am excited to travel down there, and I love swimming and shit. So that'll be real relaxing. I'm mostly stressed out just about like my cat. Like, I don't know. I should look it up. I don't have my phone over here. It's in my room charging, but I gotta look that shit up tomorrow. No, I paid for my first stuff. He did pay for my last drink, and I wasn't expecting it. I'm gonna go pay for my stuff. He was like, I already paid it. Let's leave. I was like, damn. Not last night. I just been drinking all week. What is your drink of choice, fish? What's up, Trell? Thank you for that 110 stream streak. I wouldn't worry about it. I give you crap about it. It's all in jokes. I know, but it stresses me out. I feel like it's stressed me out since like everybody started sharing the streaks. Because like now the streaks are getting kind of high for some folks, and I feel like they're I don't feel as bad because I know you can save the streaks. I only feel bad because like if somebody doesn't realize it, like what if you happen to not be online for like a whole day and you don't realize that you missed it, and then you can't save it, and then you lost like 100 and something things streak, and I just like shit. Because like I wasn't intending to get home super late last night. I ended up going out at like I left the house like a little after 7, and I was planning on, I remember I did write in Discord at like 11 something. And then I left a little bit like after that, but I don't know. I will still be going live whenever I do go. I'm going to take my laptop. I was going to go live on TikTok while I was on vacation, but I think I'm going to try to go live on Twitch and just use like my webcam, like the camera that comes on my laptop. And then I'm just gonna take my mouse with me and my headphones. And then I have like my wireless mics. I don't know if that'll work or not. I'll have to see. If it does work, I will go live, and I probably will just chill and maybe like a puzzle type shit. And like if I'm bored. But it might not be every single night. It might just be like a couple times while I'm out there. Old fashioned, but I'm done with mezcal. I don't even know what mezcal is. On what didn't I at everyone on? Cause I don't know. The bar message. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I was already a couple drinks. I was 2 drinks deep at that point. I don't know. Cause like honestly also, I mean, I told you a little bit about what the fuck we were talking about last night. It was like obviously Raul, he like I've known him for like 8 years or something like that. And we used to hang out like quite a bit, but I haven't talked to him in I've talked to him here and there on social media, but I haven't actually like seen him in person in like a handful of years. I don't even know if I saw him after COVID. It might have been since before COVID the last time I seen him. I don't remember. But so it was, I don't know. It was nice talking, and then his friend was somebody I never met, but his friend was like super fucking outgoing. Like it was honestly a pretty crazy conversation. Fucking talk about the strip club and stuff. They were telling me some nasty ass shit. Like I can't. Like it made me like, it was kind of like an man. Oh my god. Thankfully his wife, because his friend is married, and his wife ended up coming towards the end, but she wasn't super quiet. No, she actually did talk a lot. It was nice to have another woman there. I was like, oh my god. I don't even know. I don't know. Dun, dun, dun. My god. Ooh, have you guys seen those? There was like, I still see them sometimes, a trend video of there's like a snack. It's like pepperoncinis, where they get pepperoni or salami, and they put whipped cream cheese in there, And some people just do that and they put it inside a peppercini. And some people just eat it like that, or some people air fry it. But also, some people have been like putting a pickled jalapeno inside. Some people do a dash of hot sauce. Some people are like seasoning a little bit. And some people are after it comes out of the air fryer, they're topping it with honey. So I don't know. I don't really fuck with pepperoni. So I got some of those like cherry peppers. And no, I don't want to know any more about any of the stuff they were talking about. I don't want to know nothing. They were, I mean, it wasn't Raul, it was his friend. I can't even remember what the fuck his name was. But, damn, I really can't even remember what his friend's name was. But, I don't know. They were just talking about, like, some crazy ass shit, and it just made me, like, realize, like, it made me even more appreciative to be, like, single, because I feel like even, like, you could be married and you think you're in a, I mean, I'm not saying anything about the guy, but there's just a lot of people out there to just do a lot of, like, random ass things. Like, I don't know. It's just, like, so weird. It's not weird. I feel like we're, like, conditioned into it. Like, the lust of everything is just, like, fucking insane. It's disgusting. And it makes me want to stay more to myself. Fucking disgusting. Yeah, do you eat the deli meats? Sounds like a chopped cheese. I thought a chopped cheese was like with like beef. It's like work it, baby, work it, baby. It's like this. Fortunately, oh. Cheers. I don't know, everybody makes them a little bit different. I do fuck with the ones with like the jalapeno cream cheese and Takis because I fuck with that. I don't give a fuck. She was taking too long. Oh. So, I'm gonna have to try a little bit of them things, I think. It's just that I got cherry peppers instead of pepperoncinis because I also wanted a pepper that was a little more spicy. Overall, I hate pepperoncinis, dude. I hate them. Like, the skin of them, like, look at them sitting there like that. Like, they're just like worst texture pepper. It's the worst pickled pepper that you could absolutely pick. Wait, what tea control? Hello, control. It's such a disgusting pepper. It's like the skin of it is like, first off, there's no meat to it. There's no meat. And so like, to me, like there's barely any flavor. And I just feel like there's so many better options for pickled peppers that actually have, I just feel like they're real childish. They're real childish. If you like them, I think you're childish. Like, Eat something with a little bit of sustenance to it. I feel like ass. A beefless chopped cheese. Yeah, some stuffed peppers. Yeah. I am gonna fuck them up once I make some. I wanted to make some today. I was real lazy. Like, there was a lot of stuff I wanted to get done. I got my clippers in the mail today. And I wanted to, like, clip my hair. That's why I didn't do my hair, because I was thinking about doing it before I got on stream, but I think it's gonna take me a minute. But I got those in the mail. You guys want to see my haul? I got this hat that I already showed you. I got... Ow. I know you guys don't... To be honest, it's okay. These are my hair accessories. I got some clips. I got these clips. Because, like I said, I only had these little clips. And I needed some new ones. So I got some white and black ones. Ooh, cute. I got some of these things. I got 2 of them. I put them in my hair. They don't really look that good. But just in case, maybe when my hair gets a little bit longer again. I got some of these little clips. And then I accidentally ordered 2 of these. Like, of the same ones. So I'm gonna see if my mom or my sister wants them. Ooh, cute. And I got my clippers in the mail. Got my hat. I got this new cardigan. I figured it would be, it has stars on it. Got it on sale. It's so soft that I'm scared. I mean, it says not to dry it, but now I'm scared to wash. Flipper set. Got this new shirt. This was a couple bucks. Well, actually, I don't know if it's essentially like a bandsuit cover, but what? I don't know. It's kind of see-through. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I guess if I had a... I don't know. Cause it like, it only has this... I got a top coat for my nail. That was the stuff that I got online in the mail today. So I was gonna do my hair. My goal before I had alcoholic beverages last night for my day today was to clean my apartment. I was going to do my hair. I was going to potentially do my nails. And I was gonna make sure I was gonna get like most of my laundry done, because so that I could like hang everything up and then I can properly... I feel like you gotta do your laundry before you pack your shit so that you could properly pack what you want and you know everything you got. Peter Piper picked a pepper. Came in, thought you were talking about someone. Turns out you're talking about... I think I was talking a little bit of shit about somebody, but not too much shit. Don't throw up, China. You have a small trash can. I used to, but it's out in my kitchen because I keep needing to... I didn't put a trash bag in it, and I'm not gonna throw up though. I just don't... I feel like... Blah. I don't know how long. It's like... It's a couple... It's like 2 inches. I know it's looking crazy right now. But when I woke up from my nap, dude, I was not doing it. I got another standard, cause okay, I was on the Urban Outfitters. They probably still have the sale going on. Cause Urban Outfitters also has men's clothing. And that's where I always get these big ass hoodies. I'm looking at the website real fast. Oh no, it's not on there anymore. I don't know why. I don't know why they had it, but it was like when I went on there, it was just an extra 40% off the sale items. But you know, like this hoodie, like this hoodie and my black hoodie are standard cloth brand hoodies, and it's like a men's brand. And they had a lot of their, not a lot, but they had a few of their things on sale. So I got 2 pairs of sweatpants. It didn't get shipped yet. I got 2 pairs of sweatpants. They're men's size small, so I'm hoping they fit nice or like comfortably. I'm assuming they will. And I got another hoodie. I got a blue one. And I got them all, like they were already on sale, and I got that extra 40% off, man. I got one of the pairs of sweatpants for like $8, and I got the other one for like $11. And then I think I got the hoodie for like also maybe $11. So excited. When you cut your hair, Fish, do you actually go on? Do you just cut it all one length, or do you like, I don't know what the proper terms are for it. Was this an Amazon haul? All of the hair stuff I got was from Amazon, except this hat. Oh yeah, this hat I also got. But the clothes are from, because I was on Urban Outfitters looking for hair accessories, but I couldn't find any. But I just needed some more clips. Oh, you didn't, Fish? Have you not been here for a while? Thank you, Yoko. Yeah, I did post a video of me cutting it. I cut it like last week. I think it's been a week now. I think I cut it last week today. Or yesterday. Oh wait, no, yeah, today, because it was on Thursday, I think. Was it, or was it Friday? I don't know. But I did it with scissors, and I was contemplating whether I wanted to order clippers or buy clippers in the store. It took me a minute, but I finally did it. So now I just need to like clean it up, because also my hair in the back is like, I don't know, it's giving me like mullet vibes, and I don't know. I just want it to be shorter back here. That's what I'm saying, Bartholomew. I don't know how it's about to all fit. Someone tells me you're wearing a hoodie and a 70. No. Yeah. It might be 76 degrees. I did turn it down to 74 today, though, when I was taking my nap. Oh my God, Mom cuts my hair, so I just do whatever she decides. Past my shoulder in layers. Oh, like she's like, you're like, she's cutting it with scissors. Oh. Yep. I don't know. I just woke up one day and I decided that it was time, and I did it. I don't know. Let me look up what shears are. I did have hair cutting scissors. You go, girl. Make them like you no more. Go wild. Yeah. I think I use shears. They were. I forget why. Well, I bought those scissors at Ulta. Either Ulta or Sally's like a couple years ago. So that I could start cutting. I think I did it like around like COVID, so I could start cutting my own hair at home. And I didn't want to do it. I can't lie, I was doing it with kitchen scissors at first, but then I got like those scissors. So that's just what I used like all throughout my hair. But with these clippers I just got, I got like the wall clippers, and it came with scissors. Like damn near like kind of the same exact ones that I have. Like these. Actually no, these ones feel more cheap. But I am excited. I didn't know until today that you gotta oil your clippers. I'm just now taking a look at these actual guards. I mean, I see like the biggest one right here, and it doesn't actually seem like it would leave a lot of hair on my head. Oh my god. The air is on. It's just on a little warmer than you would think. Oh, like fancy scissors, yeah. I just feel like they don't look super fancy. What's up, Mike? Got Cool Care Plus. See, I didn't know it was that serious. I didn't know it was that deep to take care of clippers. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't know. I've been thinking. I don't know for sure yet. I might not. I wonder if we did this puzzle yet. Hopefully we did. I might not go live tomorrow. Like when I come home from work, I might. Especially since, because, you know, usually, okay, there's why I'm saying this is because I usually don't go live on Sundays. But I think I am going to go live on Sunday. Or maybe, or do you think I should just go live tomorrow and not go live Sunday like normal? I don't know. I haven't decided. I don't know why. It's just, I really want to clean. I guess if I just clean a little bit each night, but I also want to get my homework done. Like, not on Sunday. So I can go to sleep at a decent time. And did my mom, she's coming to my apartment on Sunday night. I don't know if I want to go to sleep or not. Because then I could just go to sleep in the airport. We know you're new to this. I don't know what I'll do. I guess I'll just take it as it comes. Like, whatever happens tomorrow, I don't know. Like I said, I'll still go live on while I'm away. sleep in the airport. That's what I like. I don't mind sleeping in the airport. The only thing that ever scares me about sleeping in the airport is that I always think I'm gonna like miss my flight because I've fallen asleep. And then you always got like people with like, you know, once your section starts to fill up, and then you got people over there with like fucking kids and shit, and then they're being loud as fuck. Sometimes I feel bad talking about people with kids. But to be honest, like, I don't feel that bad because they chose to have them. Like, if your kid's annoying, your kid's just annoying. And I'm not gonna hold myself from saying what I feel because to spare your feelings. All right. Dude, today I almost not talk shit, but I almost had to speak out loud to this lady and her kid because I was in line. It made me realize that, you know what, I need to chill the fuck out. Cause like my mom would do some shit like this. But I am in line waiting for somebody to finish checking out in PetSmart with my litter in my hands, and this mom and her son, they kept getting closer and closer to me. So I kept, every time they would get closer and they would stand to me, I would scoot over a little bit more because like I'm not trying to stand like shoulder to shoulder with you. There's nobody else behind you. Why are you standing up next to me? And I had to like sit there and tell myself like just calm down. It's really not that serious. But then like I put my stuff up on the counter. I don't know if you guys have ever been to PetSmart, but like the counters aren't big. Like it's not like a conveyor belt type of counter. It's like a 3-foot counter. And so I got my stuff up there and they don't like take it off because they don't bag it up anymore. And like I'm putting my card information and stuff, and they literally came and sat their stuff next to me and like stood like right next to me while I'm like checking out. And I looked at them because I'm just like, why are you right up next to me? Like, give me a little bit of personal space. And then like I felt like I was overreacting, but also like, give me some. I don't know you. And I almost said something, but then I was thinking like, why am I even giving this my energy? I don't know if that ever happens to y'all, and then I don't know, do you ever like step outside or take a look at yourself from the outside and you're just like, why is it even bothering me? That's how I felt like, why was that bothering me? I don't know. I don't know. Like sometimes things will happen when I'm out in the world and I have to like, I tell myself to just like let it like roll off my back because it's not something that I'm gonna like think about in like 10-15 minutes. Like something else is gonna take my thoughts over and I'm not even gonna be worried about it. So I really do hate that type of shit. I should have said something. Hey, back the fuck up, bitch. But every time I'm in a situation like that, my first thought is my mom because she would straight up say something like fast as fuck. Like she would have no filter. It down. Well, thankfully, like I'm gonna be traveling with my family, so they could wake me up. But I do usually set an alarm when I'm by myself, but I'm just always scared that something's gonna happen. And then also, I don't know, shit gets so, like, tightly packed in the, airports nowadays that, like, I feel like I can't even properly sleep. Fuck them kids. Honestly. Control. Yeah, go yeah, I don't get, like I know that some people become desensitized to their children, and they don't realize that, like, their kids are just, like, annoying as fuck, but I don't know. How do you not realize that your child is, like, pissing everybody off around you? Like, nobody loves your kid the way that you love your kid. I do know also they're like, you can't control every last little thing, and, like, they're learning to be human beings themselves or, like, a part of society, which is honestly kind of fucked up to say, but I don't know. Now I feel a little bit bad. Da-da. Asking the same thing about something almost every day. What, Drew? Andrew Liddell Durham. I'm not that mindful. I don't think. I would like to be more mindful. Reluctantly, because most of the don't fuck with me. Oh, sorry. I didn't say anything out loud whenever I was dealing with the situation. If you had kids though, would you be pissed if somebody was like, "Hey, shut up"? What is that? Yeah, they've got to disassociate. Like they've got to be. That's the only explanation as to why they don't like realize what the fuck is going on. And I get it a little bit, but also I don't. Just I am scared to like travel with my with my niece and my nephew cuz my niece or okay, my I feel like my sister did a great job raising my nephew to where I don't think that he was like too needy of a baby. He was pretty chill. And she even says all the time that he was really chill. Like I don't have like any memories of them like of anything crazy. But like my sister, her boyfriend, I think that he's made their baby into like one of those clingy babies. And so like she just wants to be held all the time. And she says he has a hard time like putting her down. And I just hope that she doesn't like freak out on the plane or anything. Cause like I just don't have I might not have the mental capacity to deal with it. Like I might be talking some shit. I'm hoping these next couple of days are just easy days. You will not be hearing about me picking up any overtime in like the next 6 months. I haven't heard anything back from the flight attendant job still. Which, like, I don't know if that's bad or good. I guess, like, it would be better to not have heard back and to have gotten, like, and to get accepted rather than to have already gotten a denial. I guess I'm just really ready to know. I really want to try one of those like one of those stuffed peppers, but I'm not even hungry. I just want to like taste it. I'm just not hungry. And I feel like I shouldn't because I'm not hungry. My kid would be already getting corrected if they were acting out. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like confrontation because who knows what could. Yeah, you're right. Confrontation is kind of scary sometimes. I'm not one to like be confrontational often unless like I feel like it's like really interrupting my life, and then I will say something. But I feel like usually I talk myself up off of the bridge or off of the ledge. Ooh. I could just hear some footsteps through my earphone. I kind of want to go put some socks on. I'm gonna go grab some socks. Flight attendant? Family lore. Yeah, I applied. You didn't know? I don't know if I'll get it. Hold on, let me go get some socks. I applied like a couple of weeks ago. And to like the Delta airline, and I went through like I did the assessment online and I passed that. And I did like online interview where you have to record yourself, and that's what I'm waiting to like hear back from is like that online interview. But I don't know if I answered the questions right or not. And I don't know. And so like if I were to pass that, they said it could take like a couple of weeks to hear back. And I did it. I don't know if I did it a week or if I did it 2 weeks ago. It might have been a week and a half ago. And if I were to pass this, then I'd have to do an in-person interview. And then if you pass that, then you get to go to the training. And then you have to pass the training. Apparently when you're in those like training classes, it's like 7 weeks, at least at like the Delta one, where you're like you have to take like tests like damn near every day. And if you fail 2 of the tests, then they fail you and you don't get to pass. Like you just get like kicked out. And I'm not really that good at test taking. Like, I don't know, that's just kind of scary. You could be proactive and ask them. I don't even know who I would ask. Cuz it's all been fairly automated so far. Like I haven't been like in contact with anybody like an actual person. It's been like just like even whenever I sign in on the website to like see if there's any progress, it just says that it's in review. I don't even know who I would reach out to. Be living my life in power saving mode. What the fuck? Okay, me and Gucci. Oh, that shit's funny as fuck. But like if it was a normal job, like if it was like a cooking job, for instance, or a kitchen job, because I guess like I don't have to cook anymore if I really don't want to, but I would definitely like call somebody or reach out. Cause I feel like there's usually like an actual contact. I hope I can get it. People are getting shot for not holding the door open and minor inconveniences. Be safe out there. Shoot. That's crazy. That would be insane. That's why you really can't even like, people are unsafe. You can't even like, I get scared to even look men in their eyes nowadays. Cause like, I don't know. I guess like as a woman and like I've looked men in their eyes and they see it as like an invitation to talk, which is okay. And uh and then like if you don't want to continue the conversation more or if they like are prying too much and you try to like separate yourself from like the situation and they talk some shit, and then that shit gets like real. So I don't even make eye contact anymore. I don't even want to. I don't want the problems. Well, it really doesn't matter nowadays because I've been looking like a man a lot of times. Although I've never got called ma'am more than like this last week. I think it's because I haven't been wearing a hat and I've been wearing earrings. But I've been getting called ma'am a lot. Wearing socks is too far. What the fuck? Dog, what was a dog thing, Mike? You see it as an invitation to run away when people make eye contact? Girl, I can't. I don't even feel like talking to the women anymore. Like today, my waitress, she kept asking me too many questions. I just wanted her to leave me alone. Dude, whenever I went to eat today, there was like damn near no. I know they usually put tables close, like in a section, but I had a booth. Where's my paint? Right here. All right. So, what is this? Pencil. All right. This is the restaurant. This is the front door. There was a hallway thing. This is the kitchen. And then the bar was over here. I don't even know why I'm drawing all this out. There were a bunch of booths, like the big long booths that had like the bench seating here. And then they like faced the kitchen, and then there were a bunch of tables like over here, like a bunch of them. And like the seats were like right here. And there was a man sitting right here. And this chick walks, he's here facing this direction because the TVs are all over here. And he's facing this direction, eating his food, minding his business, sitting by himself. And there's all these other tables that you could put me at, and you want to set me at this booth. But the booth was like so far pushed on this side that when I sat in, I couldn't even scoot in. I couldn't move the table. So then I sat on this side, and then I felt like I wanted to get bone-in wings, and I wanted to fuck him up. Like I wanted to be sucking on my fingers. Is like how bad I wanted to fuck these chicken wings up. And then I was facing the kitchen, and it was an open kitchen, so they kept staring at me. And then I felt like this guy was he probably wasn't staring at me, but of course you're probably looking at me. I'm in your line of sight to the TV. Like if it wasn't for the fact that boneless wings were on sale today, it was buy one get one free. They would have been sitting there watching me suck the fuck out of my fingers. And I would not have given a fuck. I really did not want to go to B-dubs. I really wanted to go somewhere that was like tasty. But like I'm telling you, the little city, the little like shopping area I live by, it's just not, they don't have like good stuff. I did not have the energy to drive like 20 minutes down the road. And then I would have had to drive another 20 minutes to get to the grocery store, and then another 20 minutes to get back home. Damn it. Uh, if they ask me if I want to take PTO on Saturday or Sunday, I'm taking it. If you see I'm home on Saturday or Sunday, I just can't do it. I can't do it. I need an additional day off. Question. My mom said, girl, the devil. Don't be out here agreeing control. Girls are angels. It's the men. Wait, shortcuts included in what? Listen, I don't know much about the Bible. I shouldn't be bringing religion into this. It is what it is. I am. Oh, I don't know any shortcuts. Pittsburgh has a lot of road work going on right now. I feel like there aren't a lot of shortcuts available. Dude, the fucking, the road work, it's like lasting like all summer long. It's crazy. Like they should be going at it 24 hours a day, rotating shifts. Get the highway completed. I'm tired of driving one lane on a 3-lane highway. Going extra slow because we got to be careful not to hurt anybody. Anyways. Charlie, how your angels get down like that? What was I saying? Oh, okay. I don't want to bring the Bible into this or nothing, and I don't know anything about this story. You can educate me if you want. I probably won't remember that. You know how, the whole Adam and Eve story? I once read the theory about why do men have Adam's apples? Is there a reason for that? Is there like a story in the Bible for that? Kind of educate me, please, if there is. But that's because he probably ate the apple. That's why men are the devil. I know my route. Yeah, but Pittsburgh's a very big place. A moped would not work out. I said what I said. I said what I said. Oh, so okay. Because I feel like you guys know. Is there a story regarding this? The whole Adam's apple type of situation? Because do you agree with me? Because you should. I wonder if there's anything written on the internet about it. Don't seem to want them to. It says that the folklore says a piece of the forbidden fruit got stuck in Adam's throat when he swallowed it. Eve just took the first bite and encouraged Adam to take the second. Makes sense within the context of the story. So he was obviously pretty greedy if he had to take that big ass bite. Oh, they say it's never actually addressed in the Bible. Anyways. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. What was somebody else's story and I'm sticking to it? Makes too much sense. I need some holy water. Looking that shit straight at you. It was probably Adam that convinced her to do it. she was probably just being brave. He was probably like, hey, take a bite of this. And she was probably like, well, I love him, so I might as well take a bite of it and make sure that, oh, actually, I don't, like I said, I don't know the story. It was a snake. The Bible is ball. I shouldn't get into this. I tried to start reading the Bible when I was like really young, because I used to go to church a lot. And I was like, wow, I never really like learned anything about the Bible. But it just wasn't making any sense to me. Like, it wasn't easily digestible as a child. It probably still wouldn't be. I know they have like all those versions now that are but they have all those versions that like break that shit down. Oh my god. I hate that I'm exhausted. You seen The Promised Land? No. Is that a movie? Stories from the Bible, but it's styled like The Office. Oh. What channel is, or like what platform is it on? I don't know. You want to know? Okay. I'm not like, everybody should follow what they feel is best for them. Like, especially if that has to deal with like religion and shit. Like, I would never hate on somebody for that. But after like my last relationship, it didn't traumatize me, but it did a little bit. Like, to be with somebody like as religious as he was, and I mean, I knew he was religious going into that relationship, but I just didn't know it was as serious as it was. To the point of where, like, I feel like sometimes that shit gets a little bit spooky. Like, some people take it a little bit too far. They say some crazy ass shit. Like, I don't know. I mean, I get it to a certain extent. I don't even know how to properly even say it. Like, I guess I get, like, if that's what you grew up knowing and, like, learning, that I get that you are, like, devoted to that to a certain extent. But I feel like there is, you can't take it too far. I've upgraded. Damn, Bartholomew, how'd you get that many pieces? Found on YouTube. I'm not religious, but it's still a good show. It is really interesting to learn about all of that. Like, of all the times that I have gone to a church, because I did go to church a lot growing up, I just didn't retain any of it. And I was surrounded by that a lot. You would have thought maybe I would have been more religious now, but I think it actually kind of made me like I think it did the opposite for me because I don't feel like there I feel like being in that scene or surrounded by like a lot of those people and then not having been like forced into like into religion, I feel like it allowed me it made me allowed me to make my own decision based off what I had learned. I think it was a very healthy relationship with religion growing up. I was at all of those like the little camp things. I was at everybody's like summer church. My grandma had a church in her like like there was an alley behind her house or like her block, and then there was a big ass parking lot and there was like a church right back there. It was a pretty nice church, like a lot of people always went there. I was always down there. They used to have so many events. I'm very thankful to have grown up in a little like in a like a tight knit community. Most religion gives me cult vibes. It is like that, and I feel like some people don't realize it. Like whenever towards the end of like my relationship, I remember my ex like talking about how he felt like he would never fully be like satisfied or happy like with his life until like he died. Like he felt like his main purpose in life was going to be like fulfilled after he died. And he used to tell me about like his dreams and stuff. But to be honest, we had already broken up and we were like living together whenever he was talking about a lot of that stuff. But I honestly just thought, I mean, like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. I felt bad. Da, 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 ba, da. I grew away from versions of cryptological are. To me, I think about your personal relationship with God. Yeah. And I do think, like how I was saying, I do go into like funerals and going to a lot of different churches and hearing different, like certain preachers or pastors or however they're called, them like speak. I feel like you can interpret it or like mold it into like or take out whatever message you need from it. I feel like there's good messages. I just don't feel like there's always like the right group of people there. Like sometimes I feel like sometimes you might not be people might be taking the wrong messages up out of there. They might be interpreting it incorrectly, and I don't know. I feel like there is a lot of like bad stuff going on in a lot of the churches. But I do still feel like there are great messages. Your own personal growth is what matters most. I don't know why I felt bad. I felt bad because, like, I only felt bad. I felt bad because I feel like when me and him, like, first met, that he was a fairly open minded person. Like, we both knew that we were both really, like, different people and we both like accepted each other. I feel like he was like a really accepting person, and so was I. And I just feel like, I don't know. I think it was like a lot to do with like his family, and also like his culture and stuff that made him, I don't know. It's like he kind of separated himself from that for a while, but then he felt like he needed to like reincorporate himself into like church and like his religion and stuff, which was cool. But I felt like he like struggled with it. Like I feel like it's because he like grew up knowing that, but I felt like his family was like almost, I don't know. I felt bad because I felt like he was like trying to separate himself from it, but because it's what he grew up knowing for so long, that it was like, you ever have like a back and forth situation with like certain things where he just like wasn't really, I don't think he knew like what to really do. But then he started talking all that stuff there like towards the end, like what I was telling you. And I don't even remember everything because I remember some of the like stories he would tell me. I would be like, he would tell me things that he felt like he saw, and it was giving me like, I don't know. I mean, maybe like some of that stuff is true, like what people see. Like maybe he did really see some like weird shit in Puerto Rico, but I don't know. It was weird times. It was giving me like brainwash vibes. Do carrying your partner's traumas if they can't handle healing. I didn't even know how to help them. Really, like I feel bad for saying this, but I felt like it wasn't my like burden to carry. I felt like he had said that he wanted to go to church. He wanted to get back into going to church, and I feel like I've told you guys this before. Like I was like, all right, well, I'll go to church with you if that would make it easier for you to go to church. Like I don't know. His family was all like, his dad was getting into like the into preaching or whatever. Like they had found like a Spanish speaking church, and he had started to do like the Bible study stuff. And I said, if it would be easier if I would go with you, I don't know if that would like hold you accountable, but I'll go. So I was like, even if we find an English speaking church, like I'll go to that too, because then at least like I know what's going on. But I wasn't like invested in becoming like invested in a religion like that. But I do, like I was saying, I do enjoy the messages that are given with a lot of this stuff. And so I ended up just going to like that Spanish speaking church, and I didn't know what I was like doing the Duolingo at the time. But I wasn't learning enough Spanish to know what the fuck he was saying. So I was like sitting there, and I don't know. And then he kind of stopped going to that. So I don't really know. It was, but I don't, like I said, I don't think it was my, I tried to incorporate myself. I just need to stay single. I can't be taking people's stuff on like that. What's up? Hello, Onyx. Why do you look like you, I don't know. I just got a hat and I put it on and I just kept it on. How's your day going? Are you still in California? Like you. I haven't seen Asia or not seen, but I guess like talked to her in a couple of days. Friends for a long, long time. Let me doop doop. Still here in Cali. Should be back. Are you just choosing whenever you want to leave, or do you have a planned date when you're leaving? Or just creep me out. I don't mind them sometimes. I haven't been to like a serious ass church in a long time. Like the majority of the times that I've been in a church were like for the like funerals, like a lot of like my older family is down in like my hometown, and like they're a really like small community to where like my old babysitter was, and that, to be honest, now that I think about that, that's probably why I was involved in a lot of the church shit. Because like I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I'm like, I'm up. I used to always like be at a church doing something, and I don't even know why, but maybe it's because my babysitter was, her husband was a pastor, and he's still, it's like a real small church, and every time like somebody in my family passes away, it's always like everybody always meets up at the same like funeral house in the same church, like always host us essentially. And he always gives like a, I don't know, what is that, a sermon, a speech, I don't know what that's called. I do always like listening to him speak, although he does give me some weird vibes sometimes. The fuck are you calling HR for? Supposed to leave Wednesday, but I'm still here. What the fuck seems so restrictive as like school outside of school? If I was ever like deep or invested in it, I would not be memorizing anything. I would strictly be there for the vibes. Damn, Bartholomew. Dude, lately, when I'm sleeping, I've been like waking up sweating so bad. And okay, I don't want to hear it about my air being too high or whatever, because it's not. I feel like if I have it set at 73 when I'm going to sleep, like that's I go to sleep cold and I wake up and I'm like sweating. Does that mean I'm dehydrated? I don't know. I haven't been remembering any of my dreams. I'm HR on Asia for being MIA. Oh, yeah. Because I don't know where she's been at. Maybe just living her life. I think breaks from the internet are good. Oh my god. It was like at one point I looked up. I don't know. I remember looking up in I think you were at like 140 or 150 or something like that. And then I look up and you're at 200. Next time I do a puzzle, I'm not talking at all. I gotta lock in until I get a good gap in there. Nice. Nice. I should have made it bigger. I didn't think we were gonna get it done this fast. GG's. A puzzle time lapse. Subscription required. I miss when the site was free. A fun time. Asia, hello. I didn't even realize that was you because your name's a different color. At least than what I normally see. Hello. Just lurking is all. Oh, I always forget lurking is an option. 73. 73 is cool. No Apex nightmares though. Sadly, I remember all my nightmares for a few days. I remember my last dream that I remember, and I told you guys about it. It was that crazy ass one where I felt like I was like a ghost essentially, and that I had got murdered. I don't know. It was a crazy ass dream. You know, actually, I was driving through not talking at all. Thank you for giving her a call for telling you. I am a yapper. GG's. No preview is too hard sometimes. Don't be zapping Asia. She was here. You can't even spell. You can't even type out your sentences. I'm fucking scared. You know? Oh, I was driving through West Virginia, or like near my old town, and like there's a lot of bridges in Pittsburgh, but there's also a lot of bridges just everywhere because there's a couple of rivers that run through West Virginia and Ohio, like through the tri-state area. And there's a couple of bridges by like where I grew up, and I remember having a dream about, I don't know, it gave me like Divergent, like was that abnegation or was it the other one? I don't remember what the other thing was called. Oh, Dauntless. Like where they were like jumping off of shit. It gave me like those vibes. And I remember like jumping off a bridge into the river. And then when I drove by that bridge the other day, like I felt like deja vu. Cause I had dreamed about that bridge. It was real weird. Cause I completely forgot about that dream until I saw that. I thought about the dream. I remember when I woke up, but I completely forgot about it. And then I saw it and I was like, whoa. I won't control. Motherfucker can't even type. Oh my god, I'm ready to not feel like poop anymore. Not only do I like not feel good internally, but my legs and my knees hurt and my back was hurting so bad yesterday. And I was just thinking about how I wanted a massage, like a back massage so bad that it almost brought tears to my eyes thinking about it, cuz I'm just like, I really like, you know how nice it would be just to go home and just like have somebody rub your fucking back. I'm like, damn, am I touch deprived? A bugaboo. I'm not that strong for telling you to make a lucid dream. Trying to change the color of my GGs. Oh. The GGs change every month that you have a GG. What color were you trying to change it to? I don't even know the order of the colors. Damn. Damn, Onyx. Oh. I see it at, your name is teal to me, but your GG is red. What control? Green Team Supreme. There are a lot of green names. There's so many green names. I don't want a passionate hug. Well, a passionate hug probably would be nice. I did hug Raul yesterday. It wasn't a passionate hug, but that's not what I need. I need a back rub. Or even better, if somebody could walk on my back, cat hair on my face. I need somebody to walk on my back. I got a massage on my damn fingers, as you should be, Onyx. But yeah, Yoko and Asia, you guys are like the same, damn near the same color. What control? The dog's probably been loving the love. My lower body hurts. Why would you want the upper half of my body to be hurting too? Let me live for a day. If you just you don't have to put both of your feet on my back. Just put one and just push down a little. I don't know. I just feel like I need like some good pressure on a few spots, dude. Like, I'm dying. Like my legs, they just hurt so bad. Oh well. It's like this color sometime soon. I don't even know anything about Twitch. Like, I as a like I guess a viewer, because I did used to watch like a decent amount of Twitch, especially like back in the COVID days. I didn't even know that you could even fuck around with the settings in that manner. One foot is the size of my back. I've always wanted one of those, like the hot rock massages. God damn, Drew. Shit. I used to do that for my ex high school back when I was like 5 pounds. I don't think any of my exes have given me like a good back massage. You wanna know what's crazy? It's not crazy. I guess it's just like maybe it's just the people I pick, but it's like if somebody and I'm not the most perfect person. I hate that when I say shit like this because I feel like it makes it seem like I think that I'm a great person in a relationship, but I obviously have my flaws. I just don't talk about them a lot. But like I feel like if I were to give a massage like to any of my exes, I feel like the majority of the time like I put a lot of effort into that shit. But I feel like I never had a lot of effort put into a back massage for me. Like it's always half-assed. Why are people like that? You're a grizzly bear now? What the fuck? Drop a red flag. I don't know. When you ask me questions like this, my mind goes blank. I feel like I'm the okay. I don't know if I would still maybe I would do it now, but sometimes, like, when people have told me not told me, when people have done things to me, and then I talk to them and tell them that I don't like it, and they continue to do that same thing, I feel like I reciprocate that same energy back to show them what it feels like. I'm trying to think of something good. I mean, obviously, a red flag ain't good, but I'm trying to think of something that's damn, can't spend that. Damn, you barely even had any cookies. My back really isn't that strong. I wish I had more muscles in it. Gotta have a good mindset and energy when you massage. You think so? I wish it would be interesting to sit an ex down and ask them what my red flag is. Not sit them down, but I guess just ask them. Like from their perspective, I would like to know. I genuinely used to feel like I was like too clingy in a relationship. Like I felt like I was just like I always wanted to do everything with that person. I wanted to spend all my free time, and I feel like that was really unhealthy. I feel like that is a red flag. I feel like you gotta have time for yourself and your hobbies. They have to have time for themselves and their hobbies and their life too. I don't know. I can't think of anything. I wish my back. I wish it was strong. I wish that I had I wish that I had like a toned body, but I also don't really want to work out. I was just talking to Raul about this last night. Like, I'm like, I got this gym membership, and I want to cancel it so bad, but I keep telling myself to just go. But then I also don't want to go at the same time. But I want to have I want to have a strong body. I don't know why I used to be like that. I think it was I don't know why I was like that. Cause it I felt like it in high school, it started. I just think I just grew up with an unhealthy around unhealthy love. And I feel like really it I don't know. I took that into a lot of my younger relationships, and sometimes it wasn't even in things that I feel like I saw, but I feel like it transformed into it was things that I wanted, but it was expanded or amplified. Like I wanted to spend more time with the person, and it was just well, spend all your time with that person. And then I remember being upset if I wasn't able to, or if they didn't want to. And I feel like it was never that serious. I really don't know where that stemmed from. I really thought about it. I dialed that back. Yeah, I think Fuck that big three. I feel like I dialed it back a little bit like in my last relationship, but we had still like it was really like it was kind of heavy, like where we spent a lot of time in the beginning, but we did like separate our time a little bit more like towards the middle to the end of our relationship. But I feel like it was still bad in that relationship. And I definitely feel like it was a lesson learned, especially now that I've like sat and really like thought about it. Like I really do appreciate my time by myself. Yeah, I feel like it takes sometimes I feel like it takes like I don't know, changing your mindset to like look at who you were or who you are and want to make that change. I feel like sometimes when you're deep into like a behavior that you don't even notice that it's like a problem. Yeah. Ah, my knee. Like I feel like I always dabbled in a lot of hobbies and stuff. Like always. But I don't feel like I dabbled in as many hobbies like before. Like in my like younger 20s. I feel like I was like so focused on like working and then like I kept attempting to go back to college, but it wasn't really working out. And I feel like so a lot of my time was like spent in relationships and like I wouldn't focus on any of those hobbies at all. Like I would just it was like they were like my like special interest. Same age though, I swear to God. Like I don't know, I'm really always on the fence when I think about it cuz there's nothing I could do to change how I was like all throughout my 20s. Um and it was like a learning lesson, but I can't imagine the type of person that I would be if that's just like all that energy that I put into other people cuz I was in like 3 serious relationships. And I just think that all that time that I and energy I put into them, I should have been putting that into me. And I don't like they're all cool people and like how they reacted to me or how they were in that relationship. It's like fine. But I do wish that like I wish it would have been like I would have been even with a healthier person that had been like, damn China. The way you're acting is not healthy. Maybe we should fix this. Even if it would have been like a hard thing to go through. I feel like nobody ever helped me like correct it. Even though I know it's not necessarily like their problem to correct, it's just that I don't know. You know what I mean? I feel like that's bad to say. Or you don't or whatever Aubrey said. Sorry. Whatever Aubrey said. I don't need an RKO. Motherfucker. I feel like that I could have had at home by now instead of using. I think about that all the time too. Like, to have been like invested in myself and the money I was making when I had the most energy when I was younger, and like investing in myself would have been real nice. Crank a mecha for a real one. I haven't played that game in a minute. I don't even know why I stopped playing it. I feel like I've been in a... Hopefully this doesn't like fuck up my stream. Man. Where's my mouse? It's hard to ignore what time was muddied is all. Are you super structured? Oh. Is it hard to live like that? Or is the structure in the routine... I mean, I'm assuming this is very beneficial to you. Why are you crying, Control? I keep my last relationship, they showed me how to love the right way. I believe I just wanted to love them, love like them once they were gone, so I think I needed that. Damn. That's crazy. Am I a hopeless romantic cursed to be alone? I don't know. You missed Apex enough to skip a few mecha plays. I was enjoying Apex there for a little bit, and then I started to despise it. All right. My server name is Dad. If any of you guys want to join it. If you don't want to be alone, you don't gotta be alone, Control. Sometimes I don't know if I don't know how I feel. I don't know, because every time I like talk about how like I don't want to be alone or how much I do want to be alone, and I think about like, I don't know. But then when I think about not being alone, it seems comforting because I feel like we're meant to have like companionship, but I don't know if I'm necessarily meant to be searching for that within like in a romantic relationship. Maybe my companionship is just the people that are in my life, that just like my friends and stuff. Ugh. Why are you crying, Drew? You put that thing in there like 6 times today. I've been with the same person since 2023. Has been a bumpy road. It is hard to like find somebody to work through like all of those complications and like changes and like learning each other and figuring each other out. That shit is hard. It's hard to find somebody to like that wants to actually like do all that and is willing to like actually be committed to you to make it through those like issues. Because some of those issues you might not ever even come to like an actual like compromise on. You might just have to agree to disagree. and move it along. Dude, I'm listening to a book right now. Just a passenger in just life. It's not in your cards? You don't think so, Tenchi? Also, hello. I cried enough? Oh no. I love to love and be loved, but I like to be alone from a distance. I love that. I like that too. I feel like love, though, I feel like it makes me crazy. Like, it really throws my life off course. And that's what makes me crazy. I'm dog sitting for my mom. Oh no! What the fuck, Yoko? Trust in my spirit finishing. It's people, platonic first, always, romantically, if ever aligned, but the alignment. Yeah. I agree with that shit. I feel like a lot of people that I was in relationships with, I wasn't necessarily like friends with them beforehand. Wait. Oh, it's dad with the exclamation or with the question mark. I was gonna say I don't know if anybody's gonna join. I was gonna say if nobody joins this, I'll go play somebody else's server. I was gonna say I thought you might at least join. There's a tag game. Ooh, Nabogolu. I'm not crazy. Oh, a split duplex would be sick. If it happens, it happens. That's how I. Are you seeing this light skin gang? What? The paint on the ground? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh yeah. What? Oh. I don't know how to scroll up. Oh. I was gonna say, I don't know. It'd be cool if people would join. Like, even just like some random. I wonder if there's a lot of Yeah, I think it's public. I didn't put a password on it. Ooh. Oh, there is an ammo limit now. Wow, an ammo limit. Oh man. Oh, we got another one. We got another person. Ow. I got my house, you got your house. We make an oasis. Jesus criminy. God damn, brother. Thank you for them 100 bits, Drew. I truly hope that scares you as much as it scares me. Ow. I felt myself through my last one, so that being said, I just can't afford it emotionally. It fucks me up. Should I just start this? That's how I felt after my last one. I was like, dude, I laid everything. I laid everything out on this goddamn table. I told my deepest, darkest secrets. I told my deepest, darkest secrets. And I felt like I was willing to open myself up and be. I laid everything out there. It sucks whenever, I mean, I'm sure that I probably will end up in a relationship again one day. And I'm sure that it'll, that I won't be so scorned. I feel like you find people that you want to give your love to or whatever. And I don't even know what I was about to fucking say. Oh, I feel like there's a lot of people out there that have been in like some serious ass relationships and then they're just like, nobody will ever get this. Nobody will ever get this person. Like, they'll never get that best version of me that I gave to somebody else. And I feel like you'll probably find somebody that you do love. Yeah, I've found myself there too, Tenchi. It's not worth it. I feel like you have to give your whole self to yourself. I feel like you gotta learn, or I have to learn, because I don't know about you. Everybody's a little different. I feel like you gotta learn to like, that you always come first. Like, I don't know. I feel like within these years of being single that I put myself first. I need to put myself first. I never do that. Why did you do that, Control? Was it worth it? I ain't nobody's floaty. What the fuck? Yeah. The hell are you guys at? Oh. Oh, that's so far away. Miguel. Oh, they left. The hell are you at? I cannot. What the fuck? My leg. I saw some shit of somebody printing a wall too. In like the art gallery. Like, what the hell? Cause I was poor. Oh no. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't say I felt bad. I mean, if you took it, you might as well have enjoyed it. How did you cheat? I don't see the point of cheating. Man. GG's. I didn't click into the post I saw, but yeah, because that would have gave you the goddamn cheat codes. The one that I saw, the people were where the guy was like printing. Was it the same one that I saw? Did you guys saw? He was like printing himself on the painting, and then other painters like went next to him with their white bodies and put red arrows on their body pointing to the guy, and then he jumped off the wall and left the game. All right. I think I'm gonna join a public one because there will be people. Since no. You could go to the same one. I don't know which one it'll be. It's just every time I do, not every time. I feel like there was that one time where we had a good one. Typical. There's just no one here. They got a big booty Latinas too. I'm about to join Yo Mama. No, I'm gonna join Odd Maps Longer Hiding Time. Don't have my PC to play. I wish I could see this. Maybe this is like a map that... Download. Damn, they got a lot of time. That's okay. I'm gonna sit here and talk. I have not... I looked at it today. I looked at the heart. I'm tempted just to leave. I can't leave it where it's at because I didn't paint any of the veins. I'm tempted to just take one day and paint it and then just leave it at that. I don't know, lately. I mean, I know last week I had time because last week I did have the 3 days off. I couldn't even tell you what I did last week on my 3 days off. I really could not tell you. I don't know what the fuck I did. But like the week before that I only had 1 day off. And then the week before that I can't remember how many days off I had. It was either 1 or 2. And this and you know, I only had today off this week. I've been picking up too many days to work. I've been picking up too many goddamn days. I just don't have the mental capacity to even like sit down and paint it. I don't know. You would think that like painting wouldn't even take that much. Like you would think you would just sit down and you would be cool with like just getting something done, but I don't feel that way. Rolled 1, lost. What the fuck? I'm confused. How do you roll 1? Oh, you gambled all. I don't even know what it means to roll a 1. The game I stole from Walmart with Final Fantasy, allegedly. How did you steal it? I've never. You wouldn't. One thing. The only thing I've stolen from a Walmart was silly bands. I stole a couple of silly bands, and I haven't. And then I don't. I couldn't tell you why. I think it was just because I was with probably a bad influence. I did steal that candy though when I was a child. We went to a convenience store. Silly pants were so fucking stupid. The boys don't know how to only gamble too. They don't know. I'm done. I'm done. I wish I could see. I might just play like 2 games. I'll probably get off. Probably just be a 3-hour stream. I'm excited to go to sleep. I think tomorrow when I get off work, I'm hoping. I can't believe tomorrow's only Friday. That it's gonna be an easy ass day. And I can get home at a decent time. So I can come home, continue to do some laundry. I can continue to clean up. And then maybe I could just get all my homework done tomorrow. Or maybe I could do like one part of my homework. I don't know. I keep thinking tomorrow's Saturday, but it's Friday. Hello, darkness, my old friend. You're a goddamn loser, Drew. I don't know why I'm sitting in the dark. I think that I either don't have this map or I think I either don't have this map, whatever they're on, or maybe because I loaded in when they were already in the game that I can't see it. I don't know. I don't even have anything funny to do. I'm in this bitch, though. Oh, fuck. I wonder what map it's gonna be. Please be the gallery. Please be the gallery. I would love that. What have you been drinking, Onyx? Why'd the mood change? Maybe need to cool it down a little bit more, Drew. A spectate glitch, nothing to worry about. I'm fuck. Can you hit an Avengers pose in this bitch? A ferret? I know this was the room I was gonna go up in. Going in the fire. I don't know how you're supposed to type it. Oh, you could change the whole lot of stuff. I still got like a whole minute. I got time. Anyways, I've been listening to this book. Okay, I've always thought that I've I've always kind of wanted to try to listen to like psychological thrillers. I never really listened to those before. So I was like, all right, I really want to try it out. What's a good one? So I was looking shit up on Reddit. And honestly, I kind of forgot about a lot of the books that I had put on my like on the app that I use, Libby. There's like you can request to take out a loan on a book, but a lot of the times people are already like have the loan out on the book. And so I was like, I wait for a lot of those loans and it takes them like a minute to come. I don't think this is that good. Sometimes it takes a minute to get like those loans, so I forget kind of what books. And I do read some of the descriptions, but I don't read a lot of the descriptions. So anyways, I got this one book. It's called Behind Closed Doors. I could not remember what it was about. And it's a pretty fucked up book. Isn't looking like I remember reading somebody say that, or somebody saying how there was a point where they felt like they couldn't finish the book. It found out quick as hell. Sometimes I feel like this is like a small thing, and sometimes I feel like it's tired. I kind of want to check on the other people's shit. Yeah, my stuff's not looking too good. It's good enough to me. uh, there's two of them back there. Where are they even at? Because like if I did that, like I would get found out. Ooh. Ooh. Where are they even at? Oh, I see. I'm at the bottom. You can see me. Look at this one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Damn, I was found. He said amazing. Oh no, Momo, amazing. Yeah, that is amazing. Mischief managed. Yeah, I'm excited to go to sleep myself. Onyx, you've been hating really hard lately. I don't know why. I took the game, wedged it between a AC filter pack for a car, and the candy bar just ate half of it. Yeah, I see so many people. I mean, I don't go to Walmart that often, but I've seen so many people, like, they really do eat food and then just leave it on the shelves. What would I say about foreheads? Okay. I fucked up that one. I think that I didn't get. I like this guy's one. I feel like they did a good job. I don't know anything. I gotta fuck around with the settings more too. I don't really know about them. The hell? Was he there before? This one is so fucking stupid. I don't think I got the blending good enough. Well, obviously I didn't. Good lord. I don't think I hate in that manner. Have a good night, Drew. Was it worse than my traffic cone? I I honestly just like I was kind of looking in some plain spots because I feel like a lot more people do like the plain or in plain sight spots than what you like think that they do in this game. I just wasn't expecting that. I thought you were like tucked away on one of those walls. I gave them a kudos. I liked that one. They gave me one? I don't think they should have gave me one. Mine wasn't that good. I think I'm gonna play one more and I'm probably gonna get off. Like I said, if you guys see me I'm hoping so bad. I'm hoping like on Thursday or Saturday I get a message and they're like, "Hey, you want to take the day off?" For sure, buddy, I will. I wonder what this one will be. I was kicked? I like the ones with like a lot of people. This one is the art gallery. I'm gonna. Oh wait. Did that say art gallery? No, I don't think that's the one. I don't think that was. And that one has 24 people in it. Painting masters only. I'm trying to join. You don't let me? You need to kick me? Damn, until the search starts. No. They have so many people in this. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily think everybody should be or has to be like completely positive all the time. I do know that I get on people as well. It's just like, damn. I've never seen this. Maple Story. Ow. Play with that's not afraid of the art gallery. The art gallery is so sick. I'm surprised anybody would be afraid of the art gallery because I feel like there's like I do feel like there are hard parts in the paintings, but I feel like there's a lot of easy parts too. Like a lot of like blank areas. And then there were also like spots in that map where like you don't even have to hide in a painting. You can hide in like how that one person was at the chandelier and there was somebody in the desk, but I feel like I see people in that desk all the time. Not all the time. I don't play Escape really that much, but I've seen them there a million times. Clips are toxic. I can't. Saw this map before. What is Maple Story? Don't want to let me be great. Can I hide here as a watermelon? Paint. Dude, I almost thought to like try to make a seafood boil today. But then I just didn't feel like attempting to like search for the seafood. I did see some crab legs at this. Like, I really wanted to hit up a buffet today. Anyways, that book that I've been like listening to, it's about this chick that got like married super fast to this dude. He like turns out just to like obviously not be the guy that she thinks he is, or that she knows he is. And she has a sister that has Down syndrome. And he ends up like using that like because he's just like he ends up finding out that he killed his mom like growing up, and he's like fucking crazy as shit. He ends up getting his dad sent to jail by saying that his dad killed his mom even though it was him. And then so he's like kind of doing the same thing to his like new wife, like he tricked her to not know the person, and he plans on like it's not like it's not like he's not trying he ends up like locking her in this fucking room For like, it's like he's I don't know. I sometimes I do want to like punch her. Like she pisses me off as like a main character. Cause like if I had ever he ends up marrying her, they go to another country. He pretty much is like psychologically like breaking her down. And oh, look how shiny he is. The fuck? He ends up like taking her passport. She has like a pretty good job before she meets him, and he like has her like quit her job and like ends up getting rid of the money that she got from like selling her house off and stuff. And her sister has Down syndrome, and her parents, she's like 20 years older or something than her like sister, or maybe like 16. I don't know. She's a lot older. And her parents technically were going to get a divorce, and then she decided that, well, not a divorce, an abortion. Sorry. Yeah, they're lucky I wasn't. And they don't want to whistle. It's like her parents wanted an abortion and they didn't get one, and her parents got pregnant like pretty late in life, so then the baby has complications. And then they wanted to like give the baby away, I believe, but it like really affected the main character. She pretty much like attempted to kill herself because she's like, no, I want to keep, like, that's my sister. Why'd you guys do that? It went to a point of where they like, she was taking care of her sister growing up. She got a job so she could take care of her sister, and then be able to put her in like a school for special needs so they could take care of her until she was able to like one day have her live with her. So whenever she went to go get married, they signed the rights of her sister over to her, and then her parents moved to another country, so she was pretty much just like isolated from everybody after she got married. And that's what this guy wanted. And then he like kind of like broke it down to the point of where she felt like she couldn't escape him. And like every time she did try to do that, he would just say that she was crazy. And he had like a story saying that he was like a lawyer for battered women. And he would host dinners and stuff in his house with like a couple of like their like friends. And um like he was pretty much making her make it seem like they were in a perfect marriage, or else if he never did anything like sexual to her, it wasn't like that type of like torture. It was like he didn't want anything to do with any of that. He was just like fucked up in the head where he was like essentially making her his prisoner. Like he literally had her like locked up in a fucking room. And it was like he was like playing all these like mind games on her, and every time she would like try to escape, he would say it was like mental health issues, and he would like bring it back to that. And every time somebody would like a doctor would agree with it or something, it was like then he ended up like with like this long list of evidence of people like saying that she was fucked up even though she really wasn't fucked up. And also every time she would try to escape or like do something or like try to tell one of like their friends that she was being like held like hostage or captive, he would use like her sister, her with Down syndrome, against her and say how like he pretty much was threatening that once her sister was 18 that she was coming to move with them, and he was going to do the same thing to her that he was doing to like his like wife, that how he was going to like lock her up. And that's where I'm at. And right, the sisters, the two sisters, like, oh, at the beginning of this story when they got married, the sister, the one with Down syndrome, she was technically going to be the bridesmaid, and the husband was saying how he wanted a real simple wedding, he didn't want a bridesmaid, and she was like, well, this is my sister, I love her, she's got to be the bridesmaid. And he ended up pushing her down the stairs. I knew it was him that pushed her down the stairs too. And she like broke her leg, had to go to the hospital. And whenever they would go visit her sister, like from time to time, just to like he would do things to keep appearances up essentially, but he would make it so that she felt like she couldn't say anything to anybody because he had her like so like mentally fucked up essentially, like almost like she couldn't do anything and that nobody would believe her. But her sister ended up telling her like, I remember he pushed me down the stairs, like he's a bad person. And like even though she had Down syndrome, she was still really smart, and she made it so where the people taking care of her in that school thing were giving her sleeping pills because she said she couldn't sleep. And they're at the point right now where they're trying to do something where like they kill him because it's about to come to the time where she knows if she goes to live with that dude that he's about to be mean as fuck to her, and she knows that he's being mean to like her sister, and so like they're like plotting, but the wife barely ever has any time like away from him, like if she's trying to go to the bathroom or like do anything, like he's always like right there. And like I don't know, it's a pretty fucked up story. I'm excited to see how the ending goes. I heard it was a good book. I don't know if I would actually look into a psychological thriller anymore after this. Cozy game, have you played Maple Story? I haven't. Is it a good one? Is Maple Story like Stardew Valley? Whole game but fun. It'll be the only thing stacked. I do fuck with Long John Silver's watermelon with a fat booty. Sounds like a fire Lifetime movie. It would be a good ass Lifetime movie plot. It probably is like that type of movie. I don't know. There was this one book that somebody recommended me. It was called Flesh, and I thought it was gonna be. I've never listened or read a psychological thriller, and I always wanted to. Oh well, actually, I listened. No, I read Verity, and I don't know if that's considered like a psychological thriller slash romance, kinda, but not really. I think it was a little. I think it did have a little bit of psychological thriller, and that's what made me like. And that had a good ending, and it wasn't like too crazy. That's what made me always want to get into the psychological thrillers. It's just that I could never like find one that I felt that I would be interested in. And then when I saw like a Reddit post about like a couple of these books, I have another one. I can't remember what. I actually have a couple of loans right now of books, and I keep starting some of them. Like, I had a friend recommend Slewfoot. Ooh. Damn, I got a lot of books to borrow. I go ahead and borrow this one too. Since I'm going on vacation, I'll probably do a lot of books when I'm out by the pool. Slewfoot. She said that one was like a witchy one. I started listening to it, but I haven't read the description. It's pretty slow. It's about like so far it's about like two brothers that one of them was given like their dad died and he was there in the will. One of the brothers was given the land for two properties. And so the brother who owns both the land, he is like he lives on one of the houses and the other brother lives on the other one, but he's making his brother pay him to own the land. And he says he only has one more payment left. And then this guy like ends up doing a loan with somebody, he's not able to pay it back, and then he sells his brother's piece of land to this guy, and he's telling him that he now has to pay him, and that whatever money he paid him no longer like he no longer like that doesn't count towards anything. And he's like, now you have to pay this guy. There's nothing else you can do. That's your land. And he's like, well, it's under your name. I paid you all this money, and now you gave this away when you could have gave away your land. And his wife is like all like pissed off, but it was really slow, so I stopped listening to it because I don't know where the story's going. I'm 67% through Behind Closed Doors. I'm excited to see where that goes. I started Divine Rivals as well. I heard that was a good book. I almost bought the physical book a couple years ago, but I didn't. But it also started off kind of slow. I try to give them some time, but you only got a little bit of time to really get me with the goddamn with the I don't like you got like a good hour or two before like I decide if I'm going to continue to listen to a book, cuz I used to feel like I had to listen to like the rest of a book that maybe it would get good towards the end. So I think it's okay that like books and stuff are slow sometimes. I think it's like a good way to like get your attention span. But I also don't feel like you have to finish the book if you don't want to. But I think that I have this other book called The Girl on the Train, and I can't remember what that one. I think that one's also a psychological. Uh, I can't remember. Oh, it says it's a major motion picture. Debut psychological thriller that will forever change the way you look at other people's lives. Rachel takes the same commuter train every morning and night. Every day rattles. Down the track flashes past a stretch of cozy suburban home. Stops at the signal that allows her to daily watch the same couple breakfasting breakfasting on their deck. She's even started to feel like she knows them. Jess and Jason, she calls them. Their life as she sees it is perfect, not unlike the life she recently lost till today. And then she sees something shocking. It's only a minute until the train moves on, but it's enough. Now everything's changed. Unable to keep it to herself, Rachel goes to the police, but is she really as unreliable as they say? Soon she is deeply entangled, not only in the investigation, but in the lives of everyone involved. Has she done more? I think I read that that was a good one also on a Reddit post, but I don't know. And I just got one. Sword Catcher. I don't even know. That one's 23 hours long. You know how crazy it's going to be? Should try webtoons. What is that, like reading a cartoon? Onyx? Does the family drama in the book make you feel some type of way? No. Like in the book that I'm currently listening to? Cause no. It is kind of like cartoons. Oh. I've never heard of webtoons. I always thought that it was like I really like fantasy books that they have like a decent amount of action in them. Like unfortunately, a lot of the fantasy books that I've read within like the last couple of years that like I have physical books of, I feel like they were really good at uh like they had a lot of good action in them. To be honest, I should probably listen to those Throne of Glass books like after I get all these books read. I feel like I should do those next. I feel like those probably have the vibes of a book that I read or listen to. I put it off for so long because it's like it's a part of like a series. It's I think it's like 7 or 8 books, and I think that it has you could either read it in the order that it was released in, or there's like another order that you can. There's a couple different ways you can read it, and obviously the outcome's the same, but then there's 3 big ass books like after that that are kind of a part of the same universe, I think. And I just have been putting off because that's a lot of books. But I heard they're all really good. Oh, comics basically. Can you listen to them? If I can't listen to it, I probably won't get into it for a while. But I haven't been big on reading physical books. Like I have a whole stack have like probably like 10 I haven't read that I bought like over the last couple years, and I should get them, but I'm probably not gonna physically read them. I don't know. When I wasn't streaming, I didn't mind taking the time to actually like sit down and like spending hours reading a book. Like I was like, I remember I would be deep into a book and I'll come home from work and I would just be in my apartment quiet as fuck, just going to town in my bed. And then I would even like wake up on my days off and it was like the first thing that I would do. I'd grab a coffee and I would just go sit on the couch and I would just read for hours. And I do kind of miss that. I do miss that. The art might engine. Yeah, it might. It's more so it might. I can't lie to you. I don't really like comic book art that much. Like the colors and stuff is like cool. I've only read one comic book in my life. I do have those one comic books, but I haven't even sat down to flip through them at all. Um I just like I haven't been in the mood to like read a physical book. No, I don't know what that means, Bartholomew. Joan. I don't know. I actually have a library book that is a couple. I need to go return it. I went and got a library card because I told myself I wanted to get back into reading like physical books again, and then I found out that I could like not rent but borrow books. Technically, I can read. You can borrow like books to actually read like on your phone or your device or whatever on the Libby app. But I've been deep in the audiobooks. I even like some of the voices like of the voice actors reading the shit. But I need to go take that fucking book back. I got a library card. I drove over to that side of Pittsburgh, so I was like, this is a nice ass library. It's in a nice neighborhood. If I'm off, I can always come over here. I could do my homework. I can get a good coffee. There's good food over here. I can chill. I could have lunch. I could have dinner if I wanted to. But then when I went over there, there's no free parking. Like you have to pay to park, which is okay, but like I'm not paying every time I come over here to park. Like what the fuck? Like if I'm going to the library, there should be some form of like free parking for the library. Like I mean I know the library is free, but I don't know. I don't think I should have to park or pay to park to go to the library. That's fucking crazy. And I just need to go return that book. It's like it weighs heavy on my conscience that I have this fucking book that I have not gone over to return. Oh. I didn't know what the hell you meant by that. No, I don't really. I've never been the type of person to smoke and like want to go live my life. I feel like I've always used to like rather just smoke to relax. And if I'm doing like a hobby or something, that should be relaxing, but it's usually not too. So it's usually just something that I would do like before I would like go, or if I just like truly need to like clear my mind. I can't do stuff like that. Smoke. Yeah, libraries are pretty nice. That library over like I mean there's a couple of nice libraries, but it's a cool library because it's connected to the museum. It's like right next to the museum. Like the art museum, there's a natural uh natural history museum. So like if you're in the library, depending on what floor you're on, they have like windows and it looks out into some of the like some of the exhibits of like the skeletons for the dinosaurs, and it's pretty cool because they have some big ass ones. Are they? The only thing I didn't fuck with this library was I didn't like how it was like organized. It was a really big library. Like I spent probably a good hour just walking around it and like looking at the different sections and stuff. It was super. But even though it was so big, I didn't feel like they had a lot of like I didn't feel like they had a good selection of like modern books or like books that I know I shouldn't have been like looking at it as if it was going to be like a Barnes and Nobles or something, cuz you know like you go into a Barnes and Nobles and you're going to see like the latest books that are being released and the latest books that are being talked about within like certain categories and stuff, but I just felt like they didn't have a lot of like popular selections. It was a lot of old shit. They had a couple of like newer things, but not like. And then I have seen some of those titles, but some of them were like books that like I wouldn't. The book that I do still have, which I'm surprised I didn't finish it. I guess, like I said, I just haven't wanted to sit down and actually like physically read it. I would probably listen to the story because it seems like it's a good story. I think it's like about vampires. I think it's about vampires, like a vampire woman in three different sections of like in three different time frames. Like one is like one from the present, one's from the past, and one's like from the future. I don't know if they all like somehow end up coming across each other or if they're all like the same woman or in the same family. I have no clue. I didn't read. Seems cool. Librarians can make a lot of money, but yeah, I learned that because my sister, she was talking about being a librarian. Like she felt like it would be an interesting, I guess, career, or she felt like it would be like really relaxing. And then I ended up looking up into like the things that you got to do, but so I don't think that she will ever become a librarian. I don't. You want to know what kind of fucks me up with about the librarian sometimes? Only like I've delivered to a couple of libraries. They move slow as fuck, and they move. They seem so lazy. They're probably not that lazy. I just think that they have no sense of urgency and like not a lot of desire to move with purpose. They're just like, and it seems like it's like all of them. And I guess like that's the life. I guess it is pretty slow. They're just so fucking fuck. Like god damn shit. Like there was this one. I know that they had. I think they were delivering or maybe doing like some type of thing with like donations for something. But they had like 12 different packages being dropped off at their place. And they have, it's a library I go to kind of often in a little town. And they ordered like 8 car seats. And they were in like big boxes. Like big boxes, I couldn't even carry 2 at a time. If I did carry 2 at a time, like I only carried 2 at a time one time and I realized I actually couldn't do it, so or it wasn't comfortable. And they just like watched me bring them in and set them at the front door. And then because like there were so many of them, I didn't want to have to like keep walking all the way to the back of the library to go put them in the room that they asked for them to be put in. But like there's nobody in the library and you're had me come and set them all here and then you're watching me pick them all up. Like at least help me take them back to the room. So I stacked them bitches as high as I could stack them. Cause you're gonna do something at some point. Bitch ass. I hate people. I should have left them by the front door. I can't even lie. Construction on my street right now, and they have 26 residents. Ass damn, we have equal. Ugh. Holy shit. Oh, so like the construction people fucked it up, Alex? That's sad. Hopefully they can get it like resolved quickly because I feel like that's some serious ass stuff. If those books had magical spells, I would be librarian. I don't know if I would ever be a librarian. I think that I think it would be kind of cool. Like I think it would be real chill. I feel like there's a couple I think I missed the opportunity when I was younger just to like look into what a chill position would be. Like a chill ass job. I feel like I always end up doing like jobs where I'm like, on my feet or like physically working a little bit too hard. I feel like maybe I should have used my brain a little bit. All right. I think I'm skedaddling so I can go lay my ass down for at least like 6 hours. Ugh. I'm telling you, if you see me, if I do get PTO, it could either be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I probably will be streaming in the morning. Yeah, I'll probably be sitting down with my coffee like, well, hello. Probably playing some Apex. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I think I'm going to try my best to get as much as I can get done tomorrow when I get off of work, like as far as like cleaning and maybe doing like a some homework, and then I'll probably get on. They might just be like smaller streams. I'm really tempted. I know I have already downloaded Stardew Valley a million times. I should go back to No Man's Sky, but I don't know. I've been thinking about Stardew. I'm beefing with her. She keeps coming over and put her fucking nose. It said it's an LA logo, which I don't know. I don't know if that's. I don't know what team. But I might be on. I might be back on tomorrow. Okay. I hope you guys have a good Friday, a good start to you. I hope you have a good night. I hope you sleep well. Night, Onyx. Night, Bartholomew. Night, Alex. I don't know who else. Asia, I don't know if you're still lurking, but night. I'll talk to you guys when I talk to you. Good night, Asia.